Hey everybody, Ron here, and we're back. Let's see how many people get in here. I don't know if you know this pretty face, but or this mug, but we are visited by Soup Mama. Gotta love Soup Mama. So we're in Vandalia. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. You got notification? Yeah. So
mine's probably going off in the car.
Yeah. So we've got some checking out we're doing here. We've got folks that
There's Stitch.
Stitch is in the house, and so you can still. And I'm showing Soup Mama how we're doing the studio, the behind the scenes. Cool. Yeah.
Getting a tutorial, guys.
Yeah. So you can still control.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you can show them my cool new car with that tire or spare tire on it.
The spare tire that blew out on the road.
The 15-minute change on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
So now we're up to 8 folks, and now guess what?
Oh, we have people in the chat. Gosh,
hi Soup
guys.
Mama. Judith is saying hi, Soup Mama. G Gab, hello everyone. How you guys doing?
It's good to see you guys.
So we'll flip it back. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So
I like that gimbal. That's neat.
This
That was the one I was looking for.
This is a 5. I think they've got the 6 out now.
Oh, I don't know. I just think they're neat because it's.
We custom built him a mount for it.
Oh yeah.
I have one that
Wow.
and
Nice.
it comes around, and when this is
And
folded
it just
up,
kind
it
of
just
sits
slips
there.
right in there.
And then you can. That's how, okay.
And
That's
then
how you
I've
get
got
to see
the pouch over here with the battery pack. This
Power patch.
I've got 2 of these power packs, and
It's a serious battery.
this one here is a 20,000 milliamp hour, and it has what's called a QD3 charge port, which charges super fast. It'll fully charge a phone like we're at 9%, even though we're doing video.
Wow. Yeah, that
So
is
it's
pretty intense.
Going up. You know, when it's
Yeah,
not
normally
running
it's
video,
staying
this
the
thing will
same.
be at 30 minutes, it'll charge the phone.
Wow.
So these things are great. And this will go all day, charge an iPad, charge 2 phones, and my headset.
Wow.
No problem.
That's actually cool.
And that's by Energizer, and that's their QD3K. So
Want the chat
Giovanna,
here?
chat. Now the thing of it is anything that's non-RTD is going to come up here. If it's your name and password, you'll see it in this chat.
Okay.
RTMPs, you would have to go to like the Rumble hub in order to see those chats.
Okay,
What's
but all
this?
the rest of them show up there.
Doug says, good evening, Grey Wolf. How is the walk going, buddy? We are actually, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Right now, as you know, I've been fighting the VA and got the MRI done. Mr. T's over behind me shaking his head. With respect to Debbie Hart says, hello, Grey Wolf and Soup Mama. The oxygen in the room is being taken up by the election cycle. So we have made a choice that we are going to stay where we are here in Vandalia for a week, and we're going to pick up from here. US 40 literally right here in front of us. And so when after the election and after I get some attention for this shoulder, then eastward we start going. So that I hope that answers your question. And oh yeah, but he found a way to where I can at least get some motion now. Some of those tendons are just so tight in there, and there's inflammation in there from wherever it's torn. But between Soup Mama's recipes, which she's going to be sharing with me, and
tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks on how we can feel better. So, but also I wanted to be able to show how you can use a stream from a totally innocuous stream and manage it out to multiple point.
See, and we're both learning today. You get to learn from me, and I get to learn from you.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it.
Yeah. And see, look, I gotta show
Oh
this.
yeah, oh yeah. He's got one of only 2 in the world now.
Yeah.
One of only 2. I have the other one.
Right?
That's it.
That's very cool. So I can't let that blow away. So in any case, we're there. Soup Mama and their entourage are heading down to see Mona. Mona, where are you? Mona hasn't checked in here yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised she's not in.
She's normally coming in here really quick.
Well, you know what? She's probably going crazy today. Like, because I know that there's a couple of us coming in a little bit early.
Hi, trucking girl.
You know, so that we can get some things set up and ready before everybody else comes in. So she might be
Everybody's going to be there.
going nuts right now. So
Yeah, so she's going crazy. I'm sure she is. But they're heading down to Branson. They're going to be there. Now remember that the Convoy of Honor starts on the 4th and it goes all the way up.
No, the 5th.
The 5th now?
It's the 5th. So the
people showing up on the 4th.
The Reawaken America tour is also in the Branson area. That's the 4th and the 5th.
4th and the 5th.
And
it goes
Mona
through the
is
12th?
Mona is the 5th to the 12th.
5th to the 12th.
Yeah. So
And then you've got Steve Spurgeon going to be there, I believe, on
Yeah.
the 6th and the 8th.
yes. Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what days he's coming, but he is coming. There's the
He's gonna be, he
Hootenanny
told
and
me
the
he's going to be there
picnic.
the whole time.
Oh
But
yeah,
he's
so
gonna
we're
be
having a
playing,
tailgate
yeah.
party and all kinds of fun stuff. MASH Olympics, because guess what? I get to officiate the MASH Olympics.
Oh, my
I'm so
goodness.
excited! I'm so excited.
and of course, you can't forget the Hootenanny.
No, you cannot forget that. Well, like I said, the tailgate party part is the part I'm excited for because we got a flatbed for a tailgate. Just
Yeah, she
saying.
told me about that. She told me about that. It was a
We're gonna throw a grill up on there, guys.
She
so
was
this
so
is gonna be
proud.
great.
I spent a long time on the phone with Mona,
Mm-hmm.
and what she said was, they told me that I had to have a permit
Yes, she
to
told me
have
that too.
So I told them I was going to have a tailgate. They said, okay, no problem with the tailgate. She
Yep.
didn't tell them it's a 53-foot
flatbed. That's great.
So,
Like I said, we're gonna throw a grill up on there and we'll be cooking.
Yeah.
And it's everybody bring a dish, so make sure you have a dish to throw up on the tailgate. But yeah, we're gonna have one
gonna
awesome
be great.
tailgate party.
now, after that, Mona tells me she's going to be telling people to get out here where Grey Wolf Walk is.
Yes.
Which,
and come visit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be on US 40 all the way to the other side of Ohio.
Now.
So this is it. US 40 all the way to the other side of Ohio.
Yes, Kimberly. Steve is going to be singing the opening song.
Yes, he is.
That is correct.
He will be singing a lot of songs. You'll have America.
And he's a great guy. If you guys have never met him, he is an amazing individual. He's got a wonderful wife. She's really awesome too. I got to chat with her on the phone, and he's a phenomenal musician, guys. So check him out if you haven't already.
Right. So on that cue, let's let everybody hear what "Let's Save America" sounds like.
Oh yeah, it's a great
This
song.
is from Steve Spurgeon. Enjoy.
Everybody's feeling like they gotta take a stand. Let's all stand together, and together we'll understand that we're all in the same boat, sailing along. If we wanted to be here after we're gone, seal up the cracks, keep the hull strong. Let's save America. Storms are gonna be rough as we travel across the sea. I know we're gonna make it, 'cause I got you and you got me. Now there's one thing I know right down to the letter. If we really wanna see it get better, we're gonna have to do it together. Can't you see? America. We gotta get back on course. If they won't listen to our voice, we'll shout it out louder. Through any kind of weather, we can make it together. Yeah. Let's save America. America. Let's save America.
In America, we may have our differences, but we all have one thing in common. We live in the greatest country in the history of the world. So let's save America.
Let's save America. America. Let's save America. America. Let's save America. Yeah. Come on. Sing it loud. Let's save America. America. Let's save America. America. Let's save America. Yeah. Come on now. Shout it out. Let's save America. America. Let's save America. America. Let's save America. America.
Oh, I hope. Like, why do you know me, right?
Okay, it helps when we mute the microphone over there. So you've got sitting next to each other.
Whoopsie.
So
My bad.
yeah, so that's Virgin, and that's Let's Save America. And I never really, that's what it comes down to. I don't know if y'all caught The Resident last night. I certainly didn't. No, but I caught some pieces, and you know, 37 times he said that we MAGA are a threat to democracy.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, you know, we've been called a lot worse, so
Yeah, so
I'll take deplorable.
my telegram is Chumpy Deplorables.
Really? Nice.
My telegram is Chumpy Deplorables because he said we were chumpy. We were chumps. That's right. He called us chumps. And she called us deplorables. So
Yeah.
my telegram became Chumpy Deplorables.
Well, you know,
So-
like I said, I've been called a lot worse. So
So, yeah.
it's okay.
But, yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't live in a democracy. That is absolutely correct. We
We live in a
constitutional republic. Yes.
And what we're doing, Soup Mama and I were talking this morning on the phone, and we had a conversation about the timing.
Yes.
What was it we were talking about? It was about people who were left.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were talking about how actually today is 8 months of the kitchen.
8 months.
8 months. March
Soup Mama's
3rd,
kitchen.
the inception of when the Northeast came down. 8 months.
8 months. Can you believe that?
It's kind of crazy.
8 months.
Yeah.
Think about it. I have had to seen My Pillow at home 6 days since the 1st of February.
Yeah, mine hasn't been. Mine's a little more than that, but not much.
6 days. So when you see what it is that we're out here and we're doing, and we can see family and we can hug and we can get together. We're family.
Yes.
And what we have been through, most
like boot
families
camp.
haven't been
It's
through.
like boot camp.
It is.
Is kind of how I explained it. It's a lot like boot camp, and everybody that is still here. I mean, you know, we're all here for the right reasons at this point. You know, like I said earlier, you know, God separates the wheat from chaff, and you know, everybody that's left is you know, for the right reasons. You know, we've all put a lot of time and money and effort and talent and resources into being out here and trying to get the word out, and it's pretty phenomenal. Think about it, and you know, all of the things that we've accomplished, but it does come at a price. It comes at a huge cost, and it's not just, you know, it's not just the emotional and physical tolls of being on the road. It's also financial, you know, because, you know, personal businesses like ours, they suffer while we're away and can't be there to man them, you know, and of course we have all our expenses while we're out on the road.
Yeah.
It is. It's pretty crazy.
It's huge.
You
Just one fill up of beach cheese over $300.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think I've spent anywhere from $500 on up in fuel a month, $500 to $1,000 a month in fuel doing this, and I haven't gotten any fuel reimbursements. So
Yeah.
that's good.
But you were always there with the kitchen. That's great.
Well, I try.
So
I try.
this is what this is about. This is about freedom.
It's
This
exactly
is
right.
This is about our freedoms and about what we're trying.
Not humanity, really.
All of it.
Human rights.
All of it.
Just
Human rights.
Basic human
Our
rights.
right to choose.
Yeah.
Our right to decide. Our
God-given rights.
God-given
Exactly.
We spent today. We spent several hours today down with the pastors.
Green is up by 4 to 5 points. Vote red in person. Oh, okay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Vote. Get out and vote.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Do not think. I mean, we spent some time, probably 4 hours, down at the Truckers Church
Blowing in my face.
in Brownstown today. Thank you, Trucking Girl and Richard Weber, for that contact. I spent about 4 hours with Pastor Mark down there today, and a few truck drivers. I think there was probably
FedEx drivers.
a lot of FedEx drivers.
There's
I think
a lot of them
It's a
around
switch.
here.
It's a switch station.
the switching station.
Yeah,
FedEx.
I
So
saw
they
a
go
big
in
one.
there, they fill their coffee, they chit chat, they drop a little in the donation box, but the conversations that we had with them were phenomenal. That, you know, the pastor, excuse me, he said, I don't want to get political. It's not about politics. I'm going to tell you, this is about an American issue.
Well, this is a worldwide issue.
It's a worldwide issue, but right now this movement is to raise awareness to what we the people can do
Exactly.
to make change in this country.
And we have to unite to do it. I mean, that's the thing. You need to have everybody working together. This was I was actually talking about this on my live earlier. Was that it doesn't matter is
Right.
really what I'm getting at. You know, if you and I have, you know, even 50% in common, then you're 50% my friend.
Right.
You know,
That's right.
so 50.
Conversations with the past drivers made the comment that when we pick up arms,
And it's not.
and it's not the case. I said, you know, we have to put
We have to get everybody to sit down. Really what it needs to be is it's always a compromise somewhere in the middle, but you have willing to compromise. And, you know, that's what it's about, guys, is putting all those things aside worldwide. Like I said, you know, they're coming after the farmers. They're coming for all.
18, 19 days left, according to the stand. And the
don't even
resources
know.
coming
Oh, really?
Yeah.
that's actually saying that that we've got 18 to 19.
Getting your information from, but I'm even getting, got to be something to it. I mean, there's a problem.
Right.
No, the independent news, but
Independent news, great.
yes, it is. But again, you know, so
Yeah.
you need to heads up, pay attention, and I hope y'all have been getting prepared and getting ready.
When I spoke
since
with
these
this
last
truck
few years.
driver, that was talking about, you know, picking up arms, I said, you know, this isn't what this is about.
No.
What we need to do is we need to put in the effort. And I said, why am I out here? I'm out here because I had a conversation with a senator who said you had to get people. And I am trying to get people. And he said, well, what can I do? And this is a great question. You can get out from behind your TV, you can get out from behind your computer screen or whatever, and get involved.
Yep.
Once you get involved, you can't go back. You see what has to happen and you move forward. And I told him, I said, never in the history of the United States have we, the people, held the government accountable
Amen.
for the total
Amen.
makeup of what they're doing. And we have to discard that we had a civil war and a revolutionary war, because neither one of them was the American people against the government.
Correct.
And so we had, in the revolution, it was, in the Civil War, it was really two political parties using the citizenship, which is what they're trying to do right now, by the way,
I was going to say it's very familiar.
to fight against each other for them.
Yep.
So that wasn't us. We're not talking about going into a civil war and going off to DC.
No.
What we're saying is this: with people, with voices, with appearance, people are seen. You take 100 cars and you have a traffic jam. You take 100 trucks, you have a spectacle.
And
You
then
take 1,000,000+ people and you have a movement. And that's what this is about.
That's right. It's about everybody putting everything aside, working for one goal. One goal. America. That's
America, freedoms, choice. You know, we've got this structure. I tell people, we've got this structure, this great structure created 245 years ago. And I'm going to liken it to a pumpkin. This pumpkin is this great structure. But inside there are seeds. Some of those seeds are bad. Many of those seeds are bad. Well, we don't want to destroy the structure.
No.
We want to clean seeds out and replace them with something that is better.
That's it.
And that's what this is about.
And that's
Keep
how.
the structure.
That's why using your voice is important.
And if they don't see you, you're not real. Rubber, metal, glass, trucks, cars, inanimate objects, people, and feet on the ground, that's a different story. So somebody said to me today, said, yeah, but how many people have been in there and clogged up Washington, D.C. and got nothing? So, yeah, but that's not what we're trying to do. What I'm trying to do is go into Washington, D.C. So miles of people coming in. If you've got that, you've got a parade of biblical proportions.
We'll look like some of the other countries. That would be pretty awesome.
Wouldn't that be great?
I know.
Wouldn't it be you look at Brazil going on right now, because we know what happened over there.
Mm-hmm.
We're 5 days away from watching the same thing. The big beats.
Here they come.
Here they come. Oh,
Make
come
sure
on,
you're
there are.
writing. You've got to sign up. You've got to get involved. You've got to be over there. You've got to be watching the drop boxes. You know, make
Tailgate
sure
parties at the
intimidate anybody, but make sure you're watching that they're not putting 10 ballots in that box.
and then
if
challenge
they
them
are,
when they are.
Right, and if they are, you need to call. And you
Call
need
the
to
people.
report,
Yep.
right, report the election for
Cameras. You know, you walk up, they've got their plate covered with a piece of paper, rip that thing off and get their plate number. It's in their vehicle because they're illegally covering their registration. So the ballot stuff, we know that. Every single ballot box in this country needs to be already signaled to us that they're going to cheat.
I don't know.
They've signaled because they're saying it takes time.
I think it's amazing that we can have results for everything else in seconds. Seconds.
How do you take a third world country by comparison and they can get it in a day?
Yeah.
But
we can't.
Pennsylvania wants a week?
Yeah. I would love to know why my state needs a week.
And wait a minute. I thought it was all electronic. Why do you need a week now? Well, because they don't start counting the mail in until the end of the election day, 8 p.m. or
what they
whatever
say.
that closure is.
Yeah, that's what they
That's so wrong. The fact of the matter is, we went for decades being able to count paper ballots and have the answer at the end.
And now it's electronic, so it should be even faster.
Should be quicker.
Which
Why
means
do
that
you
we
need
should
a
have
week?
that, right, all compiled in hours.
Absolutely.
Question, boss. Gypsy wants to count for dinner.
You gonna stay for dinner?
I don't know. You have to ask the boys. Well,
Tell them they're
we
staying for
have.
dinner.
Well, we still have another like 5-ish hours on the road yet, and we need to get the kitchen set up. So I don't know.
In one night.
Yeah, we still have a while to go, so I don't know how
Yeah.
long. Yeah, ask the boys. Yeah, see what they want to do.
See if they're hungry enough. We just got finished at Walmart, so we've got chicken, we got hamburgers, we got the stuff.
I get to eat Gypsy's cooking.
Ooh.
I know that'll be a
Gypsy will
treat.
be going.
I know, right? Well, next time, well, you know, on my way back, I'll have to make sure I have some good leftovers.
Oh, absolutely,
I'll bring them
absolutely.
by.
Yeah, no, this is the ticket. We need to make sure everybody gets out and vote.
Absolutely.
I heard this guy today tell me, what good is it? It doesn't count, so why should I vote? Well, I'll tell you why.
Because if you don't vote, it does count.
For the other side.
Exactly.
And if you do vote and it gets changed, if everybody is doing what they should do and getting out and voting, it makes it more difficult.
Right.
Once it's more difficult, this is not a presidential election. They've got to have 100 times more to make it work for this midterm. It's more evident. The cheat is more evident and they are easier to pick off.
And this is a really important election too for a lot of states. Like, you know, for example, you got a lot of these governor races going on, Pennsylvania especially. You know, we've got the race for governor going with Shapiro and Mastriano, and I got to tell you, it's neck and neck. And same thing in New York with Zeldin and Hochul. It's neck and neck. And you know what, guys? These are those governor. You know, these are the states, and mine. You know, mine's one of them, where the governors, you know, put the patients back in the nursing homes with the elderly. You know, I mean, we've got problems. We've got things that need to be addressed, and the only way we're going to get it done is by getting the right people elected in office. So you have to get out and vote. You have to. It's so imperative that you don't get complacent or you don't just throw your hands in the air. You need to get out. You need to vote.
Yes, and it is a historical election.
It is.
You're right, Kay Guardian. So absolutely. So, folks, it's going to start getting dark here. We're going to start thinking dinner. I just want to make sure that you know Gypsy's over here.
I need to talk now.
So
I'm excited. I don't know. I might be staying for dinner, and I might get Gypsy's cooking for a change. That's actually very exciting.
So yeah.
But
so,
I'll bring these back, so we'll share. We'll take turns.
yeah. So with that, I want to thank Soup Mama for coming out. Love you.
Aw. I'm just so happy that I was able to come out. This is the exciting part. Because when you messaged me this morning, said that you were like basically on my out.
I saw that.
Yes.
I saw that on Facebook last night, and I said, "Hey, Grey Wolf, look at this."
Yeah, well, I am glad I posted the route out for everybody because, like I said, you hadn't messaged me, I really wouldn't have known because, like I told you, I can check live streams every so often.
Right.
But you know as well as I do, when you're in the middle of everything and you're planning stuff and you're running on the routes and you're on the road, it is so hard to keep up with everybody
and
else.
having a blowout.
Yeah, and having blowouts and well, new cars too, because I had to have a whole new truck.
Right.
So
right.
what was it, like a week? Right, it was the Reawaken tour in Pennsylvania. That like I was coming back from Long Island because I had gone out for the One Zeldin rally, and I was on I don't know, I was going through the woods in the Poconos. My truck started acting real funny. No.
No, that's up in north.
Was it 209?
That's up in the north.
I don't know. I was going through the woods, and my truck started acting all funny. And here, I guess everything from the transfer case back was like destroyed. So I had to get a new. Yeah, so I had to get a new. I had to get a new truck for now until my other one gets fixed. So new truck, tire blowout. I mean, I'm a determined chick, man. We're just going.
Well, everybody,
to show you how much I love
Soup Mama. Soup Mama is going to be, she's got her Facebook. What's your Facebook?
Yeah. So it's Soup Mama Official. So that's Facebook, YouTube, Getter, Twitter, and Gab. It's all Soup Mama Official. Makes it really easy to find.
And we're working with her to be able to do it all at the same time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like what we're doing. And so with that, everybody check out graywolfwalk.com.
Absolutely.
Graywolfwalk.com. That's gray with an E. And yep, thank you very much. And so with that, we're going to say good night.
God
Love
bless
you all.
You guys.
God bless you.
Freedom.
And God bless the United States.
There's a cry of freedom sweeping around the world today. And here we have it all, life and liberty. Still we give the dream away. No more can we afford to stand around, set inside our ways. Wake up in the USA. Wake up in the USA. Help others when you can. Respect your fellow man. Can't you see the times are changing? When priorities are wrong, we've got to stand up strong and rearrange them. It's time that we wake up and see our freedom was never free. So wake up in the USA. You know what you need to do. Don't give up, you gotta push on through. Quit closing your eyes, pretending that you don't see. And if you think you'll just spectate, it's too late. We all live here together, from sea to shining sea. Now there's a cry of freedom sweeping around the USA. No one can take the sunlight or the breeze. No one can turn our blue skies gray. Now everybody join together with me as I pray. Wake up in the USA. Wake up in the USA.